A huge amount of saliva suddenly started coming out of the flight attendant's mouth, and the passengers were so scared that they backed away in panic. She reached out in pain, trying to ask for help, but no one around her dared to get close. Soon, she collapsed onto the floor, her body twitching uncontrollably. Seeing this terrifying scene, Galina immediately took her daughter and left the area. But as she passed a man, she suddenly realized that the flight attendant's condition was exactly the same as the scene in his painting. Galina sensed something was wrong and quickly snatched the sketchbook from the artist's hand. When she opened the sketchbook, its contents immediately shocked her. The artist had depicted how these people would die. Galina turned to the last page, where a blurry figure stood at the door of the cottage. Galina believed that the painting meant she could survive as long as she left the cabin. But at that moment, the artist's body suddenly caught fire and turned into a pile of ashes in the blink of an eye. A series of bizarre events brought Galina to the brink of collapse. She immediately grabbed her daughter and rushed to the cockpit door, banging on it and begging the pilot to open it. But there was no response from inside. Galina had no choice but to force the door open. However, behind the door was not the cockpit, but an empty economy class cabin. The mother and daughter could only keep moving forward, but the same scene kept appearing again and again, as if they had fallen into an endless loop. Galina suddenly realized that her daughter was missing. Just as she was about to turn around and look for her daughter's voice suddenly came from ahead, and standing beside her daughter was the black shadow from the drawing.